Hello and welcome to the second episode in my Killing Floor 2 weapon guide. In this video we take a look at the tier 1 weapon for the commando, the AR-15 Varmint rifle. While most AR-15s are chambered for the 5.56 NATO round or the civilian 223, the one in game is designed to fire the 9mm parabellum round. While not as powerful or as accurate as the other intermediate rounds, 9mm ammo is much cheaper and easier to obtain, making it popular in civilian markets. Like most other tier 1 weapons, the AR-15 costs only $200 to purchase from the trader pod and will come with 4 spare magazines. Unfortunately, the AR-15's power band is quite limited, having one of the lowest damage ratings in game, only edging out the 9mm pistol and the Medic's SMG. By default, you will deal 20 damage per hit, and this can be increased to a maximum of 29 with the use of either single fire or auto fire, and the level 25 damage bonus from the commando tree. It is still powerful enough to decapitate most low-level Zeds with a single headshot, regardless of difficulty. Only medium-level enemies such as Husks and Sirens will require more attention, and their arrival should signal an upgrade in firepower. Along with the subpar damage, this Varmint rifle also lacks the stumbling power of other rifles, meaning that most Zeds will be unaffected by body or leg shots. Rate of fire for both burst and semi-auto is capped at a low 500 rounds per minute, further limiting its damage output. While the low cyclic rate of the AR-15 limits its overall damage per second, it does force a certain degree of discipline and prevents you from wasting precious ammunition if you happen to be caught in a sticky situation. Recoil is somewhat high, especially considering the low power of the 9mm cartridge, and is only made worse by the clunky iron sights featured on this weapon. Single firing will be your best bet when aiming down sights, as the burst fire will often throw you off target, and the inability to see your target will make compensation very difficult. Accuracy, while not as high as the other rifles in the commando tree, is still workable within normal combat ranges. Its spread factor is 0.01, making it 50% more accurate than the 9mm pistol, giving you an effective range of around 30 to 40 meters. Past that, you will notice that shots will tend to go astray. That is partly because of the horrid iron sights featured on the AR-15. Thankfully, the AR-15 does benefit from the quickest reload times in the commando class. Tactical reloads will take 3.07 seconds to complete, while a full reload will only take 2.67 seconds. Those with the tactical reload skill will see these times reduced by roughly a second, which can make all the difference when pinned in a corner. The quicker reloads will let you stay close to your enemies and will make the lower accuracy and poor iron sights less of an issue. Unfortunately, this weapon does have a smaller magazine size than the L85 and AK-12, with just 20 rounds per mag or 30 with the larger mag perk. While this can be problematic when encountering tougher enemies, such as Sirens or Husks, for the first few waves you will have plenty of breathing room where having a smaller mag won't be an issue. Total ammunition as of the latest update comes in at 180 rounds, or 9 magazines in total. As previously mentioned, when this weapon is purchased from the trader, or when you spawn with it, you will have 4 magazines in reserve. Within the first few waves, 180 rounds should be more than enough as long as you don't go about wasting ammo. On the harder difficulties, using the weapon on single fire is definitely recommended to preserve ammo efficiency. For those playing as Demolition, this weapon can serve as a cheap yet effective tool for dealing with any Zeds that may survive your explosive onslaught, and will allow you to deal with any Sirens that have ventured too close to be dealt with in a conventional manner. With this weapon, it's best to stay close to your targets, as you risk wasting ammo if you put too much distance between you and your foes. While this isn't a weapon that will carry you to the end, it will certainly allow you to rack up points very quickly, especially if you can hold on to this weapon for a few waves. While this carbine may not possess the stopping power of higher level assault rifles, it will still get the job done and rid you of those pesky varmint. Thank you very much for watching. Join me next time when we take a look at the Kroval survival tool. And until next time, farewell.